welcome to another episode about survival of PommieGamer. One minute. That's better. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of ARK Survival Evolved with me, PommieGamer. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day. And as you can see there, we've got a scuba gear crafted up on us. And we have a few items because today, I think it's about time that we turn this little beautiful lake we have in front of our castle here into a dino pen. That's right, I want to get into some water dinos. So come over to Dabby here, you can see I've got 224 of the vanilla ARK stone walls crafted, along with 144 plus the 13 I have on me stone fence foundations, and a behemoth reinforced stone dinosaur gate and gateway. Because I think, yeah, it's about time. We haven't got any water dinos at the moment. We're at the right level to go down and get some of those high level water crates. So I've cleared out the area. There shouldn't be anything too bad around here. Just some coal and some trilobites. And I think this is going to be a great spot. I mean, look at how deep this area is here. We've got this nice little shelf area. I think this is going to be deep enough for us to get some mosas and some pleasies in. Failing that, we can always build another one just down here for those guys as well. But I think what I'm going to do is try and position the behemoth gate here just so that the top peaks out at the top of the water level there. So let me have a look here. Let's try and get into our K menu. Scrolly scroll scroll. Okay, so that's just peeking out. So I think we can go forward a little bit. And building underwater is super tricky because you've got another axis to worry about as well. And you can't get too far away. And the camera work is always the hardest part. So let's just try and swim up a little bit. That's the furthest I can zoom out. We're looking pretty good at the front there, not too much of a dip. Are we straightish? Maybe come back a little bit. Is there no way I can get another angle on that? Let's come back a bit more. See if we can swim up. Okay, so I think it's just peeking. Yeah, you can see the top of it's just peeking out there. That's pretty good. We could probably come left a little bit more. And if we go down just a little bit there. Because I want to kind of join up with some walls on that side, that left side there. And some walls on that right side there. But I think that's as pretty good as I'm going to get it. So we're going to place it. And let's take our reinforced stone dinosaur gateway and we'll place one of those like so. So this is the start of it. This is the gate we're going to open to allow our dinosaurs in and out. And the reason I decided to do it with the vanilla stone ARK foundations and gates and walls and things is because I can't really angle any of the advanced architecture castle walls at a 45-degree angle. They all snap at right angles. So I figured this was going to be give us the best results. You know, if we have to turn a corner slightly, we can at least do it at a 45 degrees. And I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. We've got the top of the gate just peeking out of the water there, and then that'll allow us to carry on with some stone walls. I'm just going to try and get some of this done with you guys still here. So let's just hop over to Dappy and let's see what we've got in our inventory. Let's just grab those 24 stone walls and come back down. Now, I'm wondering whether I should have placed this fence foundations beforehand, because this may prove a little bit tricky. But we'll give it a go and we'll see how well we do. So let's come down here. Now we're going to try and eyeball this and get it as bang in the middle of that gate as possible. In fact, if we come this way, I might actually be able to see. Oh no, that's even worse. Well, we just want to make sure we're lined up with that. Oh, I wish there was an easier way to build underwater. So let's place one of those like that. Okay, and looks like, yep, just what I didn't want. You got the walls on the other side as well. Oh, this is going to drive me mad. Right guys, rather than sitting around watching me trying to do this, I'll bring you back once I've got the first part of the water pen done. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back guys, and I've been making some progress with the new water pen, and as you can see we have these rather strange looking structures breaching the surface of the water, and in fact as you can see they extend all the way down. Now the reason I have these new structures is because I've just added a brand new mod to the server, which in my opinion is now the de facto building mod really. The mod's called Structures Plus, and it's by a chap called Orion Sun, and it's absolutely fantastic in what it offers. Now the reason why I added this mod is because I was having so many problems trying to get the fence foundations laid down there so that I could build walls. I even tried it with the pillars, but I was running into the usual ARK building problems with high-end collisions. And I even dipped into one of the other no collision mods we have installed on the server, which is the NC no collision mod. But I think that something's changed in the game recently, which has kind of rendered some of these no collision mods as to not be as effective as they once used to be. So I went looking around the workshop and I came across Structures Plus, and it's already doing everything and more than advertised. It's really something. So this mod apparently adds true no collision, so I guess that means it's the most up to date with how the game currently functions, and it has no height limits on the buildables as well, which is how we're able to extend these things all the way down. Now these custom structures are in fact fence support, so rather than laying fence foundations and building your fence panels on top of that, your walls are actually affixed to the side of these, which is really kind of a new way of actually looking at how fences should be done. And as you can see, the really cool thing about them is the fact that it means you can keep all of the fences at the same height rather than having this kind of jagged kind of fence going down as the terrain changes. And in fact it's probably just easier for me to show you that rather than try and explain it. So if we come over to somewhere around here, let's find a slight incline, this will do. So if we take some of the vanilla ARK fence foundations, let's place one here, let's grab another one, let's place that one there, and let's place that one there, and then if we put our walls in like so, you can see it creates this kind of jagged kind of top edge, whereas we'd prefer it to be all the same height. So now with the Structures Plus mod, you can see we've got these fence supports, and the other really cool thing that you can see is the green arrow, which actually indicates the way the wall is going to face, so the direction of the outside of the wall, which is just such a cool little addition. It makes building so much easier. So again, if we place one of these here, we'll come around this side, let's snap it to this side if I can get a snap point. Like so, and let's grab another snap point. Doesn't really matter where, because it's all on an incline anyway, like so. And then if we grab our fence, you can see here as I join this fence up, it's all at the same height. And again, if you have more fences, in fact I probably had to craft one now, you can then affix these to the underside. I'm probably going to need one of the no collision variants to do that. Yeah, so it says there it's obstructed with one of the vanilla walls, but if we go into our engrams and we look for S+, you can see it's got a whole host of different items you can craft, including a load of glass variants and glass foundations, which is really nice to see as well. and they've also got these different electrical and pipe cables, and from what I was reading, you can actually hide that cable, and you can basically turn it invisible, which is again super cool. Let me find, we got like a no collision wall. Where are you? That's the vanilla stuff. S plus slope wall. Just kind of want a stone one. Yeah, we'll just learn that. For now we'll craft one of those, and hopefully we can get that little gap filled in. Like so. So you can see here we can actually create an entire fence that's of the same height, can deal with the terrain changes, not a problem. This mod is absolutely fantastic for what I can see so far, so I'm super happy with it. Right guys, I'm going to get the rest of this water pen finished off. I'm going to put all of the walls in place, and then I'll bring you back when it's finished. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back guys, and as you can see I've just finished off the perimeter wall for our water pen, and I've got to tell you I'm really happy with the results. Structures Plus mod is absolutely incredible, and I think just something as simple as having the fences at the same height all the way around really does add something to it. It looks so much better than the jagged fences when the terrain changes that you would otherwise get if you were using the vanilla fences from ARK. And now we've got this entire area all secure. That means no bad guys from the outside of the ocean can get in. The actual fences run all the way down to the ground, so it's completely impenetrable, which is exactly what we want. And we haven't had any bad guys like mantas or megalodons spawn in this area, and I'm hoping it will stay that way. I'm going to monitor it over the next couple of days. I may need to place some foundations just on the bottom of the lake there to prevent spawns, but hopefully it's the perimeter wall doing enough of a job that we won't need to do that. And I'll just bring you over here because I decided that what's a lake without a nice little log cabin to come and relax in. So just want to show you this build. It's a really simple build, just kind of blending stone and wood together. Got a nice deck here which we can come out onto and go down to the jetty and do some fishing. Really cool. And here we've got stone pillars kind of intermingled within the walls, and you may have seen this in season 1. I used a similar technique for the castle we built in season 1, where we laid fence foundations and used those to then get the stone pillars to snap to them. And the other really cool thing I discovered about the Structures Plus mod is the doors. They open automatically and shut automatically, which is a really simple feature, but it's just so much easier. It just kind of polishes off the door mechanics in the game. And as you can see here, we've got a nice fireplace roaring away, and we've got a place for the rest of our firewood. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the space. I may just use it for storage, maybe decorate the inside a bit more with some table and chairs. But I'm itching now to get out and tame a water dino, given that I've just spent all this time building a water pen. Now the only kibble that I have for any of the water dinos is dodo kibble, which means Ichthyosaurus, which is a good starting water dino. They're super quick and they're going to enable us to go down and get those deep sea loot crates. So what I'm going to do guys is I'm going to do some scouting around the island and try and find a high level Ichthyosaur to tame, and I'll bring you back once I've found one. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back guys, and I'm just out looking for a high level Ichthy when I came across this guy. That's right, level 120, so we can actually perfect tame this guy up. Now we need him into the shallows a bit more. There are a ton of manta around here which I need to be aware of, but I did go back to base and craft up some bug repellent, and I also picked up some building supplies just so that we can try and trap this guy in here. As you can see, I also grabbed my scuba gear as well, so I think you're going to be pretty safe there, Concord. But I'm just going to stick my armor onto you so just in case the worst happens, we don't lose absolutely anything. So stick that stuff on you like that, and then what we want to do is stick our scuba gear on, like so, and I'm going to use one of the bug repellents, and we're going to try and lure this guy into the shallows a bit more, and we'll see what he's all about. We've got to put our kibble down in slot 0, so that we can tame this guy. Now the mantis should ignore us with the bug repellent, but if we touch them they will aggro on us. This is the 120. There we are, fella. You follow me. Yeah, and you can bring some of your friends if you want. But we're going to come in nice and shallow. There we go. How shallow will you come before you get annoyed about how shallow you are? That's pretty good. Now, I don't want to risk this guy running away. So what I might do is try and quickly build a sort of mini taming pen, as you were. So we're just going to stick one of these guys here, one of these guys here, one of these guys here, and of course he's going to run away now. Try and bring him here. Oh, this is it's not really going to work. He's just going to swim around it. I need to make a box really, but I'm out of stuff. But we're going to feed that and try and tame him. Hopefully he won't get bored of us and run away, and hopefully he'll just sit here. I'll try and block him if I can. You want to become my new friend? I've got lots of food for you. You're going to love it. Where are you going, fella? Don't run away. See, this is what I was afraid of, because now he's had his food and he's deciding to venture elsewhere. But if we just stay with him, he should hopefully keep his interest on us. Nope, he's swimming away again. Just make sure I don't lose him. He is quick now. Of course the bug repellent's going to prevent the mantis from attacking, but it's certainly not going to protect me from anything bigger like a megalodon or a plessy or a, dare I say it, a mossa. Hopefully those guys don't swim in these waters. You hungry yet, buddy? Having said that, there's a 112 shark over that way, so we want to try and stay away from that. And I have no idea where that Ichthy just went. Where did he go? That's a 44. I just want to be conservative of my stamina as well, so I'm just going to surface here, see if I can spot him from over this way. That megalodon's over there. Oh, the elusive Ichthy. It's 44. Did he swim far away? It's a coal. More mantas. Right guys, I'm going to try and find this guy again, and I'll bring you back once we've tamed him up. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back guys, and I've finally relocated this little Houdini. He's all the way out from shore here, so I fashioned myself a raft. Now, I do have a few problems because there are megalodons in this area, and I don't really want to be sharp bait, but we're going to try our best. We're going to apply our bug repellent again. I'm going to take off our stuff, stick on our scuba gear. I'll stick this all on Concord. And hopefully this guy wants to be friends with us. Again, do you want to be friends? Okay, we just fed it. But we're going to have to start the taming process again because we left it so long trying to find this guy. But he seems to be more interested in us now. So I'm just going to kind of hang out here and hope nothing bigger comes along. I see mantas there, but we've got bug repellent on us for 10 more minutes. I'm really not sure what happened, what triggered him to decide to come all the way out to the ocean here. It must be something to do with the flea mechanic. Maybe it's bugged. I mean, I don't think that's by design. It's the most irritating thing. I don't want you to go out any further because you leave me so vulnerable on my own out here. This is supposed to be a really easy tame. And I've lost sight of him again. Like, he just goes. Which is just like, not on. It's really not on. Alright, let's turn the raft around, see if we can track him down again. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and I think he's ready for his final feed. Just need to get close enough. And there we go! Oh! Thank Christ for that. We now have a perfect tame Ichthyosaur level 179, and he's made a buddy. Right, where do we park the raft is my next question. Just over here, excellent. Right guys, I'm going to get this guy back to base, and then we'll have a look at the stats. I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back, guys, and we got our Ichthy back to base safe and sound, and I've thought of the perfect name for this guy. Now, given that he was so elusive to tame in the first place with his disappearing axe, what better name than Houdini, after the grape escapist magician Harold Houdini. And I think it's a good name for an Ichthy. Well, it's as good as any, really, and it looks like he's got a level already. But before we pump anything, let's run down the stats. So health is 536.3, stamina is 1800, which is pretty good. Food 5403.6, weight 355.0, melee damage 263.3, and movement speed 100%. Now this guy's going to be our fast swimmer. We're going to use him to kind of jet around the ocean as quickly as we can, but that health is a little bit worrying. All it takes is a couple of hits from some mantas or a megalodon and our guy will go bye-bye. So I think I'm going to pump his HPs first. Oh, it looks like we've got multiple levels, and it looks like we're getting about 7 points per, so we're going to have to try and raise this step to about 1,000, and then I'll probably focus on dumping the rest into movement speed. But super happy now to have an underwater tame finally. It's been a long time coming, and I'm sure Houdini is going to be a great addition to the family. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more ARK Survival Evolved videos. Until the next time, guys, keep calm and level up.